Always missing the tool that you need. Okay, so if all of you were wondering if a engine and transmission will together fit in the back of a Element, the answer is yes. Actually, quite well. Very convenient. I love this thing. Honestly, it's if it was just a little more reliable, it'd be great. But yeah, our experience with the 2003 to like 2008 Honda stuff has not been the best, but it is convenient and very practical. And we love that the seats go up and it can carry a whole lot in the back. It's basically like driving a box van, which is kind of nice. Alright, so we got it off out of there. Now what we're going to do is clean it all up. It's dirty. We'll probably turn it over, make sure it moves and that it's got some compression, because if it doesn't, we might as well just stop right here. Alright, so we'll give it a little turn here. Oh, that's a good sign. It does seem to have compression. Okay, so I got power steering and AC brackets taken off of there because I want to make sure I can get that all cleaned up. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to keep the power steering, but I'll try to keep the AC since it's an AC car. But we'll see how that goes. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and wash everything down really good using some purple power and a lot of power washing. Okay, so we got the engine all washed off. I mean, as much as I'm gonna do. Came out pretty clean. I mean, it's not terrible. At least it's clean enough to work on now. Before it was definitely too dirty for me. But now what we're gonna do before we go any further is probably hook a compression tester to it, and then go ahead and do a compression test, which you can do that by just jumping the starter. I am going to actually put some oil in the cylinders and let that sit overnight, just to see if there's anything seized up in there. Hopefully we'll get that unseized so that we can get a good compression test, and I'm hoping for good compression. If not, I guess we'll just tear it down and rebuild it. I mean, honestly, they're not that difficult to rebuild. There's obviously not a hole in the block, so that's a good sign. As long as there's not a hole in the block, I can re-ring it and put some bearings in it, and it will be fine. It's the same thing I did on the white EG that's out there. Rebuilt it, and it's ran perfectly. I have miles and miles on that car now. I drove it to Tennessee last year, and it ran just fine. So I have no doubts that we can re-ring it, put bearings in it, and it will be fine also this year. But that's obviously going to add to the amount of time that it takes, that the car is going to take to finish up and bring us closer to our deadline for classic Hondas. I'm hopeful that we can get it done, and then I also have to do the dual point to multi-port injection conversion also. So there is a ways to go on this car, but we're at least through the body work and the paint and all of that, so that's a good thing at least. Okay, how'd our compression test go?
Not good.
Not good.
Not good at all.
So we have the battery hooked up to the starter, and we're doing a little compression test. I did actually put some oil in the cylinders to make sure we don't have any stuck rings. And let's just see what we get on this first cylinder. Not a lot, as you can tell.
Not at all.
That's pretty much what it was like every single cylinder.
Yeah.
Yep, we tried them all. So,
It's in great shape.
great shape for rebuilding.
That's right.
It's a good one for rebuilding. So what we'll do is just tear it apart.
Yep.
And see what's going on.
Hell yeah.
I guess.
I like it.
Anyway, we'll start with taking off the transmission and the head and go from there. Okay, so upon further investigation, we did a leak down test, and it seems as though we have air coming out of the exhaust pipe. So I'm going to assume that we have some bad exhaust valves, and we tested a few cylinders, and the same thing on the cylinders. But we did put it at top dead center in each cylinder that we tested. So I think I'm just going to take the head off first and see what that looks like. so we got the head off. And looking at the cylinders here, I'll go ahead and wipe the tops of them off. A lot of buildup there. But they don't look bad. I mean, the cylinders aren't mauled up. And I did put oil in the cylinders to free up the rings. So some of that's that. But let's look at the head, the back side of the head. I mean, all of these seem fine too. Yeah, nothing seems that bad on these. No cracks in the cylinder or valves. I don't think that we have a valve issue. Yeah, I don't think we have a valve issue. Hey, what do you think, Rhen?
I mean, they look fine as far as like their actual.
Yeah, they're all sealed up.
Yeah, like nothing's blown out, nothing's missing, nothing's cracked.
No cracks and no big chunks of it missing.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think this is our problem.
No, even the edges look fine, which are normally what tear up the most.
Mm-hmm.
So, where's our compression issue coming from then? That's the question.
Look at that, dude.
That's we found a little helper in our engine here.
Yeah. What is going on?
Salvage yard engines, that's what I'm talking about.
Worms, man.
Little bit of a bug.
A little wormy.
You just trying to stay warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little wormy. We'll clean it up. See what we find. I mean, nothing looks terribly off at the moment, so I don't know. We definitely didn't have any compression, so there's something going on. I don't know if I should just replace the head gasket and put it back together, or just go ahead and re-ring it. I almost think I should just go ahead and re-ring it.
It's already off, you know? I'd re-ring it just so that way you're covered.
Do some standard rings and bearings.
Yep.
Call it good. Put it back together.
Mm-hmm. Covers your butt.
Yep. All right, that's what we'll do.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Back at it.